Looks great. Thank you, Shay.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
You know, in today's world, I think there's one thing we can all agree on, that we all love pizza. And we're about to share a story of a dream two former Virginia Beach lifeguards had to basically make the best pizza available, but most importantly, with the best ingredients available. So join me as we're hanging with Chichos, and it's more than just pizza.
Chichos has been around since 1968. First, opened Chichos up on the block there. Mainly made it a lifeguard hangout, pizza, beers when everybody got off, and we still do lifeguard nights to this day, to be honest with you. So, I mean, it stands the test of time.
When Nabil and Ed were opening up Chichos, the nickname for his cousin, Cal, was Chichos, or Chicho, and that's how they came about the name.
To this day, he'll have all the pictures from all the bands he's had come through Chichos with himself there and getting them signed, and it shows some real history. I mean, bands that today people have no idea who they are, but it just shows how the time has gone by and what kind of staple it is, and everybody will say thanks for the pizza on there, so it's really cool to see stuff like that.
I mean, I've seen a lot of the posters from the old Chichos. The artists would come through and sign the posters. We have at 29th Street, we still have Aerosmith and Soundgarden posters with the signatures hanging up. There's countless artists that have come through that location, that original location.
And we've really focused, I think, more heavily on that recently in the past few years of getting the live music acts around here that are popular in this area and maybe a little further reach as well. And we'll try to get in as many national acts as we can. I mean, we've had Snoop Dogg was in one of our locations after a concert here. So I mean, it's we try to. Times have changed and people are indifferent with their music and bands, but we still try to stay true to that.
Yeah, it was a very cool show. It was one for the record books. Check that off the bucket list. We had a friend of ours had gotten us in contact with his manager, and Louis had actually called me and said, "Hey, you want to have a Snoop Dogg after party with him DJ and perform?" And I said, "Why is that even a question?"
As we expanded into different areas, especially Chesapeake, we wanted to make sure we kept with that Virginia Beach vibe. That's where we started, but we also tried to tie in to be a little more local to those vicinities that we are as well, because we have one in Hickory now as well. You can't really go many places around here without somebody knowing Chichos, whether it be they've gone to the oceanfront for years, or they started at ODU and they discovered the Chichos there and they stayed in the area. Everybody knows the hot and spicy pizza.
I think we're known for the hot and spicy. It's our trademark. It's a local vibe. Chichos has always been the locals hangout. It's the locals' favor is one of our taglines. Everybody loves Chichos.
I take the pizza personally, so I'll go around and just test them at our stores just to see what it's like. I mean, it comes down to a long process. We make our own dough, our own sauce. We have to make sure the ovens are at right temperatures, times, everything for cooking purposes. We spend a lot of time on our cheese selection process. The dough, I mean, I spent probably last year another 30 days revamping the dough recipe just to make sure everybody was on the exact same, detail down to the weight of yeast. I mean, every step is important. So that is really big to me. I want to make sure our quality's top notch.
It's a local staple. Everybody knows Chichos. Everybody has a story about Chichos. Everybody, I've had some of our regulars, their parents met the original Chichos back in the heyday of that location, and one of my friends actually bartended their wedding. They met at Chichos. So their parents met at Chichos. They met at Chichos, and so there's a lot of stories that a lot of people can tell you about Chichos.
One of my partners now in a couple locations, I hired him. He was 19 years old, going to Old Dominion University, and we've been together ever since. So it's not just, and he's about to get married in September. So it's not just about me. It's it builds into a family, and this is his life now as well. And it started out by me starting my adult life, opening a Chichos, hiring a 19-year-old kid from ODU, and now this is his life. So it's pretty cool. I went to ODU, went for adult education and marketing, planned on teaching in college. Started working in, a bar restaurant there and just worked my way through it. Started making money. I said, what am I going to make with my degree? I'm probably making a lot more than I am I'm making more right now than I will then. So let's keep going this way and see what happens.
A good backstory about before I was a partner at Chichos. Me and my Navy buddy that we were roommates the whole time, John Gunning. We were sitting in Chichos out at the oceanfront, the block, and we had no clue what ABC managers were, but no clue. And we thought it'd be a fun idea to use the ABC managers' names as our names so we could pick up girls. Later on in that conversation, we're sitting there after a few beers, and I kind of looked around and I was just like, I could imagine myself owning a place like this one day. And when we signed the lease to 29th Street, he was the first person I called.
Got a group together. We're the Great Escape Room. We're going to do some trivia at 7 o'clock. Raven's going to come in here and give us some trivia questions, and we're here to win some money. You can win $50 for the first place or $25 for the second place every Thursday. Everybody's got their own Chicho story, and that's mine right there. Great Escape Room trivia, that's what it's all about. More than just pizza, I like to get the wings. They actually did the wing special now. It's all-you-can-eat wings for like $12, $12.95 or whatever. That's pretty good. They got some good fries. They got some good drink specials, which is always good. Working man's got to eat, right?
I'm the president at Boone's Foundation for the Youth. What we do is raise money for CHKD Toys for Tots and do mentorship and help out with our community as much as possible. I've been doing my charity events here at this location, also the Chichos 29th location. Matt and Louie are very awesome to our community and our children, so they help out a lot.
It's really nice when you come in here on Friday or Saturday dinner and you see families or groups of kids, sports teams running around. I like that. I like seeing it. As I'm older now, obviously, it's not just about the nightlife to me anymore. I like seeing that environment because it builds future customers, to be honest with you. So that's pretty big to me.
Hey, we've had a great time here tonight at Chichos Strawbridge, one of the 4 locations. They've got 2 in Virginia Beach, 2 in Chesapeake. You can check which one's closest and nearest to you. But at Chichos, it really is more than just pizza. Of course, they've got the locals' favorite, but they've also got, well, tonight here at Strawbridge, they've got trivia night and the place is packed. They have live entertainment. So do yourself a favor. If you think Chichos is just pizza, well, it's a lot more than that. They've got great menu items. And right now, this is a wrap, and me, the rest of the crew, are starving, and we've got the toughest decision we've had the entire night. Traditional sauce, spicy sauce. And I think the answer is pretty easy. Both, because we can't go wrong. But you've got to decide what your favorite is. Check out Chichos, because they really are more than just pizza. But right now, we're all about the pizza. See ya.